Hello, everyone. Where's my hello? Happy holidays to everyone. Today is technically my Christmas live stream because next live stream is on Friday. So by then Christmas will be over. I'm doing good. How is everyone doing? So yeah, of course we have Jungkook's Christmas cover. That was completely unexpected. I was not expecting a single song cover. I was not expecting anything. So it was really a surprise. And I actually saw it within the minute of release. And it was already at like thousands of views. I thought it was special because I literally saw the notification right on my phone. Like I was there within the minute of release. I got a notification from Weavers, not from YouTube. Then I got it from YouTube, but by then it was minutes. And it was awesome. It brought me back to, I don't know, like old BTS, because now they don't do a lot of covers. Since 2020, I feel like they don't do a lot of covers. They do more like original songs, and they usually have like a little animation or like a video, like in It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. But this one specifically, it was released with nothing, like no video. I mean, there was technically a video, but it was released on SoundCloud and YouTube, and it reminded me of like the old times. So it was very wholesome, and I really, 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 really loved it. OG BTS, exactly, very OG BTS. When they released their songs on SoundCloud, their covers on SoundCloud with no image, no video, no nothing, just a link with a subliminal message for BTS armies. So yeah, it reminded me of those times. And apparently it was the musician Johnny Stimson on the piano. I saw that the original artist, I don't know if that is the original artist, but I saw that the original artist mentioned it. Like he shared it there. He shared the video on his Instagram stories saying that Jungkook did a great job. So that was fun. His cover was a wonderful gift. Yes, I really thought we were not going to get anything, especially this year, these days. The year is basically over. So I was not expecting it. Expect the unexpected. Exactly. Bring it back to the roots. I'm so excited for everything. We have a couple of live streams. We have a Jin Tae Cook live stream. We have an OT7 live stream. We have a Taeyeon live stream. Taeyeon's live stream is like 2 minutes long, and all of it was really, really fun. Such an amazing Christmas gift. Exactly. Now, let's start. Oh, by the way, if you can, please stay till the end because I decided to not do a ranking this time because ranking BTS Christmas songs, I think it's not possible. Like maybe it is possible, but I'm not in the mood to do that. I don't want to rank BTS Christmas songs. So what we're going to do is simply put two against each other, which is still like a hard decision. But just like last time that we played drop one, save one, we're going to do the same. And I tried doing it equally. So for example, Jungkook has two Christmas covers. We're going to put those two against each other. So we're going to do that in the end. And I have clips. So if anyone has not listened to the Christmas song, we're going to include covers and original songs. And yeah, we're going to do that in the end because I think it's very fun. I love, love, love Christmas. And I love BTS's Christmas content, Christmas songs. So we're going to do that in the end. Guys, imagine the tour announcement drops during Bora's live. That would be crazy. You guys don't want to see my reaction to that. I will scream. Wanda, thank you so, so much. Merry Christmas, Bora. I hope you and your family are very blessed over the holidays. The airplane. Thank you for all you do for Army. Thank you so, so much, Wanda. That is very, very nice of you. And thank you so much for your support. I always see you here on the channel. So, um, my sister cannot be here today. It's because of the same thing that happened like over Friday, but everything's okay. She's going to be here probably this Friday, most likely. So she's doing okay. She just cannot join for now. Um Tour announcement in 3 hours. Yeah, technically. I don't know if I'm going to be live by then, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm so not ready for any announcements like that because then it's gonna be on. Yes, I don't. Once the comeback is announced, I feel like everything is ready. Um, they just need to practice. Because Namjoon has said that when is Big Hit going? When is the label going to announce it already? If he thinks that it's ready to be announced, then it's probably because everything has been planned already. So we just need to wait and see when they're going to release it. But yeah, it's time to be on alert at all times. Um so yeah, I've seen like a couple of controversial things that have happened recently, but honestly, it's Christmas. I'm happy. I don't want to focus too much on that, but I will talk a little bit about that stuff, but not too much in detail. So, one of those controversial things that have happened on social media, and like I'm saying, I'm not going to. It's Christmas, okay? I don't want to debate. I don't want to give like a presentation or anything like that. I'm just going to say this. There's has been a lot of conversation recently about bringing back the focus to BTS as a group on Spotify, and some people are saying no, but it's still like the 1 billion goals, like the solo goals and all of that. And there's just too much. Everyone is so tense, and I am not like that. All I'm going to say to you guys is what I am doing. Okay, this is my priority. We need to bring back attention to our focus to BTS. If you think that once the comeback happens, if BTS does amazing, like millions and millions of monthly listeners, um, they still would not be number one. The goal is to be at least top three. And by the time they do their comeback in March, other artists like The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, they have 2 months in advantage. Um, we cannot waste these 2 months, or even 3 months if they don't release anything in March. We cannot waste January, February, March. So I understand the concern of a lot of people of saying, no, let's not drop the Hyung line specifically for the 1 billion project. Um, what I'm going to do, being completely honest, is focus right now on Indigo, because once Indigo gets to 1 billion on December 31st, we're going to get money for the BTS comeback. That is for Indigo. Then for the BTS solo members who don't have a plaque, a 1 billion plaque, I'm going to continue streaming those. But my priority right now overall is going to be BTS. That is just my personal opinion. Like I'm saying, there has been a lot of conversation. We all agree in the end that we need to bring a lot of attention back to BTS because even with the comeback and these huge numbers, they're not going to make it top three if we continue like this. We need to bring back a lot of attention to BTS. And honestly, it's been fun because I'm streaming basically, there's no rules anymore. There's no this one BTS song that you need to stream. Sure, I have here Life Goes On because it's the next goal to 1 billion. As you can see here, 900 million. So you can focus on Life Goes On. But honestly, this is our moment to just stream whatever related to BTS. Anything that has the BTS title, just stream it. Anything and everything BTS. And honestly, it's been super fun because with the solo goals, it's like I need to remember that is this song and this other song and this other song and this other song. But with anything and everything BTS, you just stream anything BTS. You can stream literally anything BTS. Just bring your attention back to BTS. I'm not going to fully drop the solo songs, especially the members who don't have a 1 billion plaque. I'm going to continue streaming as I've been doing all this time, but I'm going to bring back my focus to BTS instead of um, the seven solo acts. Am I making any sense? I'm saying that there's a lot of conversation about this, but I want to take the what we all agree on. Everyone, if you are BTS Army, of course. If you're a solo, of course, you're not part of this conversation. But if you're BTS Army, we are all in agreement that we need to bring back our focus to BTS. The debate is about how much, like 50% BTS, 50% solo songs. I'm saying more than 50%. I'm bringing back a lot of attention to BTS, but I'm not going to drop the solo songs that from the BTS members who don't have a 1 billion plaque. That's just my personal opinion. So that's what I'm going to say. I have a playlist with the full BTS discography plus all solo discographies on shuffle. Yeah, honestly, it's been very fun because um, I just stream whatever I want, like related to BTS. Yesterday, I streamed Dark and Wild. Today I stream B. And you can just stream whatever. I also stream today Proof because I can just let it play and that's it. And also, what's been super fun is that I wanted to have like a relaxing time, just unplug from everything, but I wanted to have like background music. And I just have like an old playlist, a studying BTS playlist. And it's like very soft, very background music that counts. Even if it's very old music, it's still BTS. It's still a BTS playlist. So that counts as well. On Spotify or YouTube. This is for Spotify. Bringing our attention back to BTS on Spotify, but honestly, YouTube as well. We're trying to change the algorithm to fix, quote unquote, fix the algorithm. So for the comeback, a lot of views are not deleted. It's true that YouTube is not going to be counted towards the Billboard charts anymore, but they're still counted towards a lot of very important global charts like a IFPI and Korean music shows, Korean music award shows, and all of that. And your countries as well have your own charts, like in the UK, Australia, and those charts are very important as well. And you can see because BTS really tries with some certain charts as well. So don't drop YouTube completely. Mimi, Donna, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do, Bora, and happy holidays to everyone. And now I go back to sleep. Good night, Mimi. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you so much for your support. And have a good night. Have a good rest, a good sleep. I listened to 3 albums today while working: Indigo, Proof, and B. So literally, that's what I listened to today. I didn't finish Proof because it's such a long album, but I did listen to Indigo because we want that money for the BTS comeback, guys. Please stream Indigo. So yeah, I stream Indigo, I stream B. Since I was listening to Life Goes On, I said, let me just stream the full album. It's BTS. And then I listened to Proof, but I didn't finish it. And I think that's fun. You can stream whatever BTS. But I'm not dropping the solo I'm not fully dropping the solo songs, but my attention is a lot more focused on BTS now. So, for example, here we have Indigo. Let me show you. So, we're doing actually amazing with Indigo. Um, we went from a couple of days ago from 1 million daily to 1.2, almost 1.3. So now our projection date it's December 31st. So it seems like we're going to make it, guys, but we cannot just the projection is done, so I'm going to stop streaming. No, you need to continue streaming. If we decrease even a tiny bit, this projection date is going to be different. It's not going to be December 31st. It's going to be January 1st. And by then, we are not going to get the money. We're getting thousands of dollars for to get Indigo to 1 billion December 31st. So please continue streaming. Let's actually increase so we do so we are sure that we get that money, and Indigo to 1 billion, of course. So we're doing amazing with that. And also we have BTS here. This is what I showed before. The top 3 artists on Spotify are currently doing around 40 million, if not more, daily. And they won't decrease as they have heavy general public audience alongside their own fans. If we wait until the comeback, it will be too late to catch up. Once again, this is not if the comeback does amazing or if it fails, which of course is not going to do so. Um, but this is not about the actual comeback. The comeback is going to succeed, but even by then, it's not going to be. We're not going to be on time. It's going to be too late if we wait for the comeback to have these 40 million numbers. We need to do it now. And we're doing 40 million, but it's spread out across all of the solo songs, solo artists from BTS. So let's bring our attention back to BTS. This is very, very important. An emergency. um so I used this for the album missions that I explained last time, but so you here choose 3 albums and you can get photo cards for the BCD app. And it has been very fun. I got 2 photo cards, one for Indigo and one for B for today because I streamed both of those. But I didn't finish proof, so I didn't get a third photo card. Which, by the way, I know it was super obvious, but the film out for today was, I don't know why it was so hard for me. I know a lot of people were like, this was so obvious. The color palette was so obvious. I just couldn't do the film out for today. I failed for the first time ever. I never fail with film outs, but I failed with this one. Film out today was so hard. Thank you. Someone else, someone saying that it was actually hard because it was hard for me. And then I went to Twitter and people were saying like, no, this color palette was so obvious. It was no obvious to me. I didn't make it for the first time ever. I failed a film out. I failed. It took me a while to find out. It was embarrassing because I kept guessing and it was none of it. It was none of it. But anyways. So yeah, this is why we're streaming Indigo. We're going to get 2,600 is the most amount of money from all of these pledge donations. So please let's continue streaming Indigo. It looks like we're actually going to make it, but we cannot drop it. We're actually doing pretty great, but we need to do a little bit better. And if you are interested in you donating so other armies can do like a challenge, you can reach out to this account. Pick yourself on Twitter. This is for January. And here are more fundraisers and funders. Once again, we're not dropping YouTube just because Billboard is not going to count YouTube anymore. Things can change in the next couple of months, and we're going to see how other artists do on YouTube. What's their strategy? So let's just wait. Let's just continue fixing YouTube's algorithm. And it's going to be very soon. I'm very excited for this one. The re-comeback project of Run BTS is going to be on January 1st. Now, let's talk about votings because I'm embarrassed to say that I have failed. So remember to stream Muse so he gets a nomination for the BBMAs. And finally, the voting for the Golden Disc Awards has opened. Jin has been nominated for the Male Metal Popularity Award at the 40th Golden Disc Awards. There's going to be 4 votes per day. You can get 2 more votes by sharing. The criteria is 100% voting. Winner will be announced on January 10th at the award ceremony and given a trophy. Um, this voting has opened today. I click on the link, and no matter what I do, it's not letting me vote. I know that. Let me see if I can find the comments. So a lot of people were able to. This, for example, I tried with 2 emails and waited for a long time, but I'm not receiving OTP. I checked in spam as well. Can somebody tell me what to do in this case? Okay, this person says code finally works now. So I guess I'm going to have to try again. Look at this person. I'm not receiving a code. What should I do? That is exactly what happened to me. Some people, I don't know if it was a bug or a lag. I don't know what it was, but I tried on PC and it took me to the part where it says, "Are you a robot?" I click on the thing that I'm not a robot, and everything is white. Like it shows me nothing. No asking me for my email or login or anything. You couldn't vote either. So that sucks because we're all here waiting to vote. It's just so frustrating. I wanted to vote then, like as soon as this was open, but I guess I'm just going to have to try again. Maybe I'm going to try on my phone because look at this. This is from a phone. So yeah, just a reminder. 4 votes per day. I'm going to try again when I finish the live stream, but it was very frustrating. I had to use my iCloud mail. Gmail wasn't working for me. That's crazy. I don't have any other. I all my emails are Gmail. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, they're very annoying. So I don't know. I don't know what I can do, but I'm going to keep trying. Apparently, for some people, it start working right now. So maybe you can wait some hours, but just make sure that you vote every day 4 times, 4 votes per day. And you can get 2 more votes by sharing. So make sure to do that as well. Okay. So Big Hit Music shared this article. It says US Billboard also welcomes BTS full group, highlighted as a symbolic moment in pop culture for 2025. So this is the original article by Billboard. The article is titled The Top 10 Wildest Music Moments That Define Pop Culture in 2025. And as an honorable mention, they mention BTS's reunion. It says BTS finally reunited on camera after its 7 members finished their respective military enlistments. I saw a comment of someone saying, um, I don't know why BTS is in this list because the reunion is not wild at all. And I totally get it. Like, because this army was like, no, like this is not a wild moment. It was obvious to us, like armies, that they were going to reunite. It was not like a wild moment for us. And sure, like for us armies, it was not, but it's still like I feel like in pop culture, it's still wild because no other K-pop group of this magnitude. Actually, there's no other K-pop group of this magnitude. Period. But no big K-pop group has reunited like this. Going all to the military together and then reuniting very soon after. Like it was this entire thing, and the international press went to their military discharge, and then they went live. Like no other act in history has gone through this. So I think it is wild. You can say that it was a wild moment, music moment. It was incredible, but not wild. Sure, I guess it's not wild, but still, I think it's fun that even though BTS reunion was not part of the actual top 10 list, they still included it as an honorable mention. So yeah, this is by Billboard, and it was shared by Big Kid as well. An article, a Korean article. The very first OT7 live after discharge was a cultural reset for me. Same. It was a cultural, a spiritual sense, if you will, that change. Like that is like a before BTS military discharge live and after BTS military discharge live. You know, it's like an important moment in life. Also, at the MMAs, there was a tribute video to BTS because they won. I don't have it here. They won the most amount of songs in the history of the Melon Music Awards or something like that. And they made this video. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Amazing. As they should. Exactly. And I'm glad that they're doing this tribute video because they are just recognizing. BTS is probably going to go next year, and they're probably going to win everything again. But I'm glad that they are doing this year. I'm glad they're still being highlighted as they should. Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, let's. Who was able to watch this live stream live? This was right before my live stream, before I went live on Friday. Yes, Friday. It's Taeyeon, Jin, and Jungkook. They were singing karaoke, and I watched it live as I was working on the live stream, on the things, preparing the things for the live stream. A lot of you were able to watch it. I think it's because I think a lot of you guys are from the West, and it was a good time for us. Like it was like during the day and an appropriate time. But other times they are in South Korea. So for me, for a lot of us, it's super, super late. Asleep. I'm asleep when they go live. But this time I was not. Okay, let's see this. So for them, it was 4 a.m. Turning a live on at 4 a.m. But for us, well, for me, it was like during the day.
둘, 셋, 판. 안녕하세요. 방탄소년단입니다. 기선한 대화를 하다가
Not the echo.
비영이 노래방 한번
So they basically do
노래방
karaoke.
하다가 라이브 그래서 라이브를 이렇게 키게 됐습니다. 저부터 시작하겠습니다.
First of all, that first song by Taeyeon and Jungkook, amazing, amazing duet. It was beautiful, show stopping, never the same. I was not expecting a live, much less a karaoke live. I watched it live with no subtitles, and because they were singing, I was still like, oh, this is so good. And then Jin sang a pop rock song because that is his genre, you know? Like I love Jin singing pop rock.
저는 흐트러진 모습 잘 안 보여드리거든요.
That face was crazy.
저는 흐트러진 모습 잘 안 보여드리거든요.
저는 오늘 정국이 옆에서 자려고 했거든요.
저는 얘가 좀 달라지는 거 같은데.
정국이 뭐 하나 해주세요.
여기는 또
와우.
정국 씨 한 곡 하시죠.
일단 한 곡 하고 오세요. 정씨 앉으려고 하잖아요. 빨리 부르세요.
근데 왜 여기 앉았어요? 가서
Also, I love that because of all of these live streams, I've seen so many funny compilations like this. It's like, ah, finally, we're back. We're back to that era. Can you guys feel it? I feel the wave of baby armies coming. If you close your eyes, you can hear them in the background, like screaming. And a lot of them are coming from these YouTube videos. Now it's vertical. It's not YouTube videos anymore as much. It's TikTok videos. But these are well done, like TikTok videos, vertical videos with all of these funny moments. Just like in 2018, I didn't know about BTS, but I started watching this compilations, like funny BTS videos, and I didn't know who they were, and I was not interested in becoming an army. And then, of course, I became an army, in part because of those videos. So I can hear them. I can hear their screams, like the baby armies, how they're coming now.
대화 끝났어요. 하나, 둘, 셋.
저 Fly Me to the Moon 부르고 싶어요.
This was so unexpected to me. I didn't think we were going to get a cover of Fly Me to the Moon by Taeyeon on this live stream. I really want like a proper, this is such an amazing song for him. I would love to have like a proper cover, like in a studio recorded or in a live, but not in a Weaver's live, but like a live performance. That's what I meant. Maybe someday.
을 한번 만들어봤어요. 진비국밥. 진비국밥. 저는 오늘 정국이 옆에서 잘 거예요.
그건 안 돼. 그럼 저는 그 사이에서 잘게요. 당신의 의견은 안 중요해.
솔직히 이거 정국이 침대 같이 벌었잖아요.
근데 그것도 맞는 말이야.
잠시만요. 그러면 당신 집도 당신 집도
내 침대. 내 침대? 내 침대.
너 집, 나 집. 비밀번호 공유합시다.
오케이. 방탄소년단이었습니다. 둘, 셋. 감사합니다.
Oh my goodness. And this was impromptu live stream. And as many of you guys were saying, it seems like they were a little tipsy. It was 4 a.m. They were doing karaoke. They were just hanging out, having some drinks, eating some food. So yeah, they seem to have a lot of fun. I saw a comment that said there is a baby army of 4 months. I read it. I can't find the comment. But yeah, that's crazy that armies are already, there are new armies during this era. It's going to be crazy for you guys if you are like very, very new and you have not experienced any kind of OT7 content, like for real, like OT7 release of music, because those eras are crazy. Those are the best moments, honestly. So here is a little bit of what they were singing. I can feel that they their technique, I don't know much about technique, but I feel like you can see that there's a lot of improvement. Not that they were bad before, but that even after the military service, it seems like they were working very hard. And because this seems effortless, very, very cool. And here we have Jin. This is the song that he was singing, A Flying Butterfly. And by the way, Jin stopped singing because he said, I think, what did he say? Something like the responsible thing to do is to stop singing because of how we are right now. I think that maybe he was talking about how tipsy they were. I think it's over here. He was scared for his boys. Oh, that makes sense. I've been in this fandom for 3 years, and this is still going to be my first OT7 album release. That's crazy that you are in the fandom for 3 full years. And this is your first album release. But it's going to be amazing because you already know them and you already kind of know how it goes, maybe because you've seen like past comebacks, but you have not seen live, like everything happening in real time. And honestly, I feel like none of us are ready because this is like an actual comeback, not the K pop definition of a comeback. Because a comeback for K pop is like every 4 months, and that is not like an actual comeback. That is a K pop definition of a comeback. But this is going to be like a real comeback. And none of us have gone through that. None of us. So Jin said, we were just eating lightly among ourselves and having a drink. Then Taeyeon said he wanted to show this side to us, to our army, so he turned it on. Taeyeon said, we didn't eat lightly. Jin said, I thought it wouldn't be good for me to sing like this, so I stopped in the middle because our friends are so good at it to begin with. So that was the reason why Jin stopped singing, because he was singing beautifully. And Jungkook said, what are you talking about, Hyun? You're really good too. And Jin said, no, our friends are so good to begin with. I can't wait with Jin. But I was loving Jin's cover of that song. I love that genre for him. Lady Pink, BTS paved the way. Thank you so, so much. Hello, it's Christmas Eve, so I'm popping in and out. And as I'm busy preparing for tomorrow, I'm so excited about what's happening for Bangtan and Army in the new year. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much, Lady Pink. For me, it's going to be Christmas Eve tomorrow. So I don't know how am I supposed to do the news video tomorrow on Christmas Eve. I guess I'm going to do it still, but just like you, I've been doing things like for Christmas and stuff. So yeah, it's been a busy couple of days. Um, I was going to tell you, I saw you. I was watching a BTS reaction video, um, and I saw that they accepted a recommendation sent by you, and I was like, wait a second, Lady Pink. That's Lady Pink. So I don't know. I don't even remember the name of the reaction channel, but I saw that they reacted to a video because you recommended it and they mentioned you. I remember. That was crazy. Because I noticed, oh my god, that's Lady Pink. Okay. um and here. Look at Jin while Taeyeon sings Fly Me to the Moon. So this entire live stream was crazy because while Jin was singing, as we saw in that first video, Taeyeon and Jungkook were behind, like just doing crazy stuff. And while Taeyeon was singing, everyone was doing crazy stuff all the time. Wait. Jin. They look very tipsy. Look at Jungkook. And even then, they're singing so beautifully. Bora, I love how you do the hello from Jin soundbite. Isn't there also a bye bye from He Also Does? It would be so cute to get that. Oh, that one for when you and your lives too. What do you think? Yes. Yes. He has an audio saying bye bye. You know what? That is a great idea. I did not think of it. So I'm going to get that soundbite as well. They just discovered BTS. Yeah, I saw it appeared on my recommended, so they are discovering BTS. Jin. I can't wait, Jin. You wonderful. Taeyeon said, "Until what time will you be staying today?" Jin said, "If Taeyeon she is here, then until I have a schedule the next day." Um, e- Both Jungkook and Taeyeon said, "Can you really handle it?" Jin said, "If I only have our Taeyeon she and Jungkook she, then this is schedule." And then I don't know what was this joke about, but Taeyeon said, "I was going to sleep next to Jungkook today." And Jin said, "I was going to sleep squeezed in between." Now, why are they planning on sleeping everyone together? Can you imagine that? Everyone together, squeezed in. Jungkook said, then that becomes a slightly different story, you know?
오늘 몇 시까지 있으실 거예요?
저는 태영 씨가 있다면 저는 다음 날 그 스케줄 있을 때까지 저는
Okay. Jin just yesterday they bring us because they were trying to clean up a little bit so it looks presentable for the live stream. So they were throwing things out of the camera.
마이크 잘 들리죠? 마이크 잘 들리죠? 선생님, 그걸 던지지 선생님 저기
There.
마이크 잘 들리죠? 선생님, 그걸 던지지
Oh my goodness, Jin. Oops. This reminds me, it has nothing to do with it, but Jin's actions. This action reminded me of when he had his birthday and he cut the cake in half with his hand. It's just so out of nowhere. He's so random. Merry Christmas, DNG. Is it DNG or DNG? Because I never know how to say it. DNG. So apparently it's not going to be Tae Jin Cook. I say Jin Tae Cook, not Tae Jin Cook. But anyways, apparently it's not that anymore.
제가 그래서 오늘 별명을 한번 만들어봤어요.
뭐예요?
네? 어떤 별명?
진비국밥.
Jimby Kupap is crazy. Now I know Taeyong is very good creating like phrases, I purple you, but Jimby Kupap is absolutely insanity. How are we going to say that? And also, can anybody explain to me where does the bop come from? Why bop? Jin, V is Taeyeon, Gook, Jungkook. But where does the bop come from? Isn't bop like rice? What does that have to do with these three members? He's just like us naming BTS ridiculous. Like ridiculous stuff. Bap refers to rice. Okay, but why would they be rice? Oh, he's just like us naming BTS ridiculous names like Kobe. Yes, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But if Taeyeon says it's Jimby Goop Bap, then I guess it's Jimby Goop Bap. That's the new name of this subunit. Oh, it's a pun. I guess it makes sense in Korean. Oh, because goop pop is a dish. I get the pun then. I get the pun. Um Taeyeon says, I like it right now, this moment. Jungkook says, how much do you like it? Imitating Taeyeon's tone. This is hilarious because Jungkook is Taeyeon is having a sentimental moment, like I love this moment, like being with you guys, just singing, hanging out with armies, and Jungkook just making fun of him.
지금 너무 좋아요.
얼마나 좋아요.
너무 같아요.
아련한데요 좀.
네.
저 좋아요. 이렇게
왜냐면은
Now he didn't have to make fun of the voice, the way he said it. It's hilarious. Jungkook is like every brother. Exactly. Like I make fun of my sisters, the way my sister says some things, and my sister makes fun of the way I say some things. It's just how it works. And then they start fighting about who is the most handsome guy in BTS. Taeyeon says BTS's official handsome guy is Jin. And Jin says, no, both of you are very handsome. And Jungkook says, no, both of you are very handsome, so I can't accept it. I can't acknowledge it.
대표하는 미모는 저는 진실하고
이 두 분들 앞에서 제가 어떻게 미모를 또
근데
논합니까?
그거는 저는 인정 못합니다.
왜요?
두 분 다 너무 잘생기셔가지고.
근데 제가 생각하기에는
아닙니다.
저는 진 씨가
본인도 충분히 너무 잘생기셔가지고.
저 지금 입술 뜯고 있어요.
두 분은 너무 인정하는.
Oh, come on. Everyone is BTS's official handsome guy. Oh, this is the entire live stream. They're like seaweeds. Now I'm dizzy. Now I'm dizzy too. Oh my goodness. So those were some clips from that first live stream with Jin, Taeyeon, and Jungkook. And then the 7 of them were live. And once again, guys, I'm very excited because of
여러분
these funny compilations. The funny compilations bring a lot of fans. So there's this compilation of funny moments, part of the live stream.
네.
진짜 새가 얼마 안 남았습니다.
그러니까 벌써 또
드디어 오냐? 26년?
큰 거 오냐?
진짜
Oh, yeah, right. I have actual funny compilations later. But first I wanted to show this clip actually. So I've been saying that there has been a lot of conversation out there, controversies or whatever. And he's like, today is Christmas. Okay. Well, not today, but today is my personal live stream, Christmas live stream. Okay. So I don't want to get into it. Okay. But there was this clip going around, or more than this clip, there was like Namjoon's quote out of context and people giving their opinions.
너무 느려. 진짜 제발.
아, 근데 26년
제발.
뭔가 이게
나 25년 지났다라는 것도 느껴지지가 않아 사실.
아, 근데 좀
빨리 내년 봄에 왔으면 좋겠어.
이 시간들이 괴롭긴 해.
나
쉽지가 않아.
우리 회사가 좀 더 뭔가 좀 우리한테 더 애정을 가져줬으면 좋겠어.
So that is the phrase. I wish our company would show a little more affection for us. And that has been on headlines in South Korea. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't have the energy to deal with all of this. Okay. That is just what he said while everyone else was laughing. So
왜? 어떠한 이유지? 나 이런 말 잘 안 하잖아. 어떤
guys, Namjoon was so serious that everyone started laughing. I'm not going to say anything. I don't have any opinions. It's such a yes. Someone mentioned that Namjoon is our misunderstood king. He cannot catch a break. It's like, oh my goodness. There's no freedom in anything. Like you cannot joke about anything. I'm just going to roll my eyes and move on. You know, like I don't have the energy to deal with all of these.
왜? 이런 애들이 없나? 회사가? 아니 뭐
열심히 뭐 해주잖아.
아니 모르겠어요. 그냥 좀 더 우리를 좀 더 좀 보살펴 좀 보듬어 줬으면 좋겠어. 그러니까
그 보듬어 준다는 의미로 지금 위버스에서 우리에게 이 3천만 기념 트로피를 주셨습니다.
진행 스무스한데 형님?
여러분.
So yeah, that was the clip. I don't have much to say. It's just another thing that people are going to misconstruct. And I feel like there's has just been, this is such a light-hearted live stream, but this is the moment. Like, no, when you talk about this, it's like I don't want to. It's so boring at this point. Like I've done a million videos about it already. Like whenever RM talks, people jump to conclusions every dang time too. Yeah. It's too big for us to know for sure. So move on. Exactly, because if he actually like, I cannot give my opinion because I don't know what he's talking about, and it seems like, and even if it's not true, but it seems like he was just joking around. Like when I'm with my family and I'm saying no because to my sister, like my sister doesn't love me, she hates me. I don't know. It seemed like those moments when you watch the full clip, the full context, everyone is laughing, and you're like, no, you hate me. No, you hate me. You know, like those kind of jokes. But even if he was not joking, like what am I supposed to like? What am I supposed to think? Like I cannot jump to conclusions when I don't know anything. It looks like a joke, or like in a joking conversation. So I don't know. Yeah, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And there were there were many articles in South Korea about this. It's like, oh my goodness, do whatever. You know, I'm going to move on. There are multiple amazing, beautiful, funny clips from this live stream, and I'm going to focus on that. Doesn't matter what he said, I'm so over it at this point. People in Korea need activities to do instead of starting stupid mess from nothing. Exactly. It's literally nothing. It's whatever. So here are some things that they said about the comeback. Jimin said there are so many things that we can't talk about right now. Yoongi said it will all be solved once those things come out. Namjoon said this is frustrating to death. Jin says that's because of us. The things ended. That's because for us the things ended 2 to 3 months ago. And Namjoon said it won't be 3 months. Jin says it's been 3 months. It's December now. No, it's not been that long. Okay, let's say 2 months then. Didn't we finish our recording 2 months back? And Yoongi said, it hasn't been that long. I think it's only been a month. And Namjoon said, recording took quite long, and then the songs were mixed. So I think that is the main thing. Sometimes it feels like it's been a long time, but I think it's kind of impossible that the songs that they finished the songs 3 months ago. I don't know. I feel like Yoongi has a better sense of time in this conversation. It's been around 1 month because I remember when they mentioned when they finished recording, and that was about a month ago, not 3 months ago. That would be crazy. But yeah, they're working on the project. Here's another translation of basically the same conversation, because also there's this entire conversation about translators, and I'm like, did they oh my goodness, everyone has been a little bit annoying lately, and I kind of get it because we want the best for our community. We want the best translators. We want the best. We want to do the right thing, right? Like with the projects, which songs we should focus on. But honestly, it's a little bit exhausting. It's like at this point you should block every translator. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. Who else am I going to follow? I need someone. And some people are going to make mistakes. And I personally I'm willing to forgive some mistakes because I've made mistakes myself. And I hope people also forgive me when I make some mistakes. Translators are going to, it's going to happen sometimes. So I don't think it's every single time because of malice that they mistranslate. So I'm I don't know. I don't know what to do. Translators, what happened? Basically, from my side, there has been there have been two or three big accounts that translate a lot. Some of them are actual translators, others are just not translators, but they're like news accounts about BTS update accounts on Twitter. These three accounts. And basically the three of them have been receiving like a lot of backlash because they post like mistranslated things, or they jump to conclusions about translating some things. I feel like mistakes happen. Like even one person from one of these accounts tweeted, "This account is run by multiple people, and those tweets were not run by me." Now that person is no longer part of the team that do the updates. So I don't know. Like I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I understand like a couple of mistakes sometimes they are going to happen, especially when there are multiple people working on an update BTS account. I think it all comes down to, is this done with malice or not? And a lot of times they are not, they are genuine mistakes, but that is just my personal opinion. It's hard to find a translation for lives no matter the group. Yes, I mean, this is BTS, and there are a lot of translators, but all of them are one by one receiving backlash, getting canceled, and I don't know what to do. Like people keep telling me like you should not share from this account. It's like, okay, I stop sharing from that account, and then they go to another one, and they're all OT7, but they make some mistakes. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Personally, I wait for High Boy. So that's the other thing. I love High Boy. I'm not going to watch a 4-hour video for translations. I'm just not going to. I'm so sorry. A live stream is 30 minutes. I'm not going to watch a translation for 4 hours. I'm so sorry. Like there has to be another way. There has to be another way. Or yeah, some people have been saying that we have lost our trusted translators. And maybe, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. 1.5 speed. See, exactly. I would do that. um okay. Translators leave things out when it's especially certain members talking and or mentioning other members. So that is a lot of the problem. Um, that is a big part of the problem. That is why we need like trusted translator accounts, but I don't know. Okay. So if I show any account, I have blocked as many as possible that have translated things like in malicious ways, in my personal opinion, but that is just my personal opinion. Um, but I cannot do a background check on everything. Like, come on. In this video, Jacob says this time we changed the method of recording. We did all the recording with producers and engineers. And Namjoon said it was fun. Jimin said it was really fun for me. Yoongi said it felt comfortable. Namjoon said I think I grew a lot because of that. Um, Jimin said we have to do more. Namjoon said how long do you want to keep growing? And Jimin said for the rest of my life. Now, I think this is very interesting because it says that they changed the method of recording. They are now recording with producers and engineers. So, what I'm guessing is that before they would record, I don't know anything, right? But I think before they wouldn't record with the actual producers and engineers, they would record the songs by themselves and then send them to the producers and engineers. And then they would work on that. But now they're working with the actual producers and engineers within the same in the same room. I think this is going to have like a great new result. If they have not been doing that, then I guess this is going to turn out great. So I'm excited for that because it says Namjoon says um, that he improved a lot because of it. This is also very interesting. Taeyong said, were we going to do something at the end of the year? Weren't we going to? And Yoongi said, actually, we did something in New York. We used to, says Jungkook. There will be a chance to talk about it later, Namjoon said. And Yoongi said, like Rocking Eve. Now, I need to understand the context about this because it feels like they are joking. Were we going to do something at the end of the year? And Yoongi said, usually we did something in New York. What does this even mean? Like Rocking Eve? First of all, okay, if BTS does Rocking Eve next year, it's over for me. I loved when they perform in Rocking Eve. Um, the New York, what is it? New York Times Square ball thingy when the ball drops. What's the name? New York Rocking Eve. I love that performance. I know they performed before that, before 2019 to 2020, like the 2020 New Year, like 2019 to 2020 New Year. But before it, they were just during the pre-show. I feel like the 2019 to 2021 was so special. They performed "Make It Right" and "Boy with Love," and it was so iconic. I remember being with my family during New Year's Eve and just telling everyone, please shut up. I need the TV. I need to put BTS's Rocking Eve. And I had to find a link and everything. So yeah, it was very special to me. And my family watched it with me. It was very fun. And yes, J-Hope did it as well in 2020 to 2023, the new year. And that was also very special. And you know what? I also watched it with my family during New Year's. So hopefully next year, I don't think this is for this year. I don't think they're going to, I don't think the first piece of content that they're going to release is for this year, for a Rocking Eve this year. It's probably, it can't happen next year. Hobby or Jin performances they released. Oh my goodness. No, don't say that. I don't know. I saw the video where Jimin's jacket was on his head as he was singing. Yes, it was live on TV. That was very fun. And also just a little bit of history for that moment. Um when that moment happened, it became like semi-viral on social media on Twitter. And I remember that an army tweeted something like, what was it? It's something like, it's little moments like this that show BTS's authenticity to the general public, and how the general public, it's moments like this that the general public likes about BTS. Um like how the his jacket, was on his head, and the way he reacted, it was so cute and so genuine. And people started hating on that person because they were saying, like, K-pop stands, they're saying, "Oh my goodness, like armies are so corny," or whatever. And it's like, but is that true though? Like, you can say we're corny or whatever, but that is the reason why so many of the general public, so many people part of from the general public, um, ended up liking BTS because of those genuine silly moments like that. It's not robotic. I'm so sorry. Like, it's not like super. It is rehearsed, but it's a different experience every time you watch a BTS live performance. So yeah, I remember what that entire thing happened. It was fun. Jungkook said,
좀 고생했다는 의미, 그리고 26년은 또 우리한테 중요한 해니까.
Jungkook said, "Yeah, we went through some hardship, which means we've worked hard." And Jacob said, 2026 is also an important year for us." And Namjoon said, "Let's make 2026 the year of Bangtan. Something big is coming. Something really big is coming." Oh my goodness.
형님은 방탄의 해로 가자.
큰 거 온다.
큰 거 온다. 진짜 큰 거 온다. 그래, 야, 좀.
Something really big is coming, guys. I know that it's going to be a full length album. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm also not ready. What's coming? Can't wait. I cannot wait. And the best part is that, what's the best part? There are no leaks, right? Please tell me that there's no leaks out there. Because not every other comeback, but a lot of comebacks, there are leaks of the BTS songs. For Proof, I'm so sorry, there were leaks. For Proof, for Run BTS, there were leaks. For Youth, for Yet to Come, and before that album, there were also leaks for other songs. So for this one, there's nothing. Yes, there were leaks for Proof. I remember. I remember. Oh, and there was a leak for Take Two as well. There was. I hate when there are leaks because come on, don't you want to be excited? So I'm very excited for this one. We don't have any leaks. We don't know anything. Namjoon said, "I wonder why YouTube channels will go on." Yoongi said, I've been watching Epic High Hyun's YouTube a lot. So I didn't know Epic High had a YouTube channel. It's not what I'm thinking of, right? There's this one like P-Sick. Namjoon went to P-Sick, and that moment about, BT, no, how is it? Jimmy Fallon, James Corden, P-Sick, let's go. You know that joke about J Park? It's not P-Sick. Epic High YouTube is amazing. Okay, that's not them then. I've never seen Epic High's YouTube channel. Or has he no, they didn't release anything for Stop the Rain on that channel that I can remember. Epic Case. I've never heard of it, but it would be fun. I mean, if they go to a YouTube channel, it can be fun, especially if it's Epic Highs. Yoongi said Epic High Hyun's talk a lot about YouTube. Epic Fly. They couldn't do it 20 years ago. Jacob says Hyun's are really funny. They come up a lot for me too. Interesting. So Epic High has their own YouTube channel, and maybe BTS can go. That would be fun. What that tells me is that they're going to have like promotions. Please, hot ones. That would be so fun. But the real one, I'm sorry. I want the real hot ones, not the ones that the spin-off of the spin-off. Like, no, I want the real hot ones with that guy, you know. Anyways. Now, they sang a lot of songs.
제일 보고 싶은 노래.
야 모르다니까 진짜 갑자기 라우더 댄 밤스 막 이렇게 나온다니까.
형 영어로
너무 쉽지 않아.
The most missing song, you know, you want to see in the concert. 렛미노, 파이트
렛미노 진짜 오랜만이다.
파이트.
I'm so glad that they paid so much attention to Let Me Know, because yes, that is an old song, 2014, I think. That would be amazing. 하이파이터.
그럼 이제
마이크로코스모스.
파이드 파이퍼.
파이트 생각보다
파이드. 아 맞아 춤이 있었지. 왜 버터플라이. Shut up and now.
Oh my god.
근데 이제 사실
Please, I'm begging. Just one day on this tour. Please. Just one day.
이 앨범이랑 약간의 좀 거리가 좀 있어요.
오케이 그것만 얘기해줄게요. 저희 너 멋대로.
So that was a very important moment, because Jungkook was about to give a spoiler of the new song. And yes, they mentioned Louder Than Bombs. They did not just mention Louder Than Bombs. Jimin sang Louder Than Bombs. Here it is. Louder Than Bombs.
파이퍼. 라우드 댄 밤스가 진짜 있네. 홈 스프링데이. 아 형, 라우드 댄 밤스가 진짜라고 이게?
아니 근데 내가 이야기해서 그런 것 같은데. 아 근데 이거 막상 무대에서 하면
We got 2 lines of Louder Than Bombs. Come on. Yes, they know Louder Than Bombs exist. He sang it for a while. They also sang Coffee. Oh my goodness.
커피 뭐였지? 완전 깜빡. 와, 성우님들 그 노래. 그런 노래가 있는지도.
근데
오케이 우리 졸업 한번 하자.
근데 그
Shut up and now.
Oh my god.
왜 학교에
Jimin sang a lot of the song. Jimin sang a lot of it. So we have Coffee. We have Dynamite, Crystal Snow, and Epiphany.
제일 유명한 거 저희 노래 중에 제일 유명한 다이너마이트 했으면 좋겠어요. 다이너마이트. 누가 봐도 할 거 같지 않나? 그거는 진짜.
So Jin said, I want to do Dynamite, our famous song. Even that little comment. And Yuki says, that goes without saying. And Namjoon said, I want Crystal Snow. And Jimin says, I want to hear Epiphany.
사실 저 최애곡은 에피판이긴 하거든요.
에피파니.
진짜 내가 너무 좋아해서.
Jacob saying, Epiphany. Bora, could we be getting a BTS medley? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. For the tours, we always get a medley of like 4 or 5 songs, short parts of 4 or 5 songs all together in one performance. So we may get it. What I really want, not want, but what I would really love to have next year is BTS Room Live. BTS Room Live 2021? Was it 2021? It was the best content released on Bangtan TV ever. It's an amazing performance with all of these like all of these songs. And it's such a viral performance as well. Like I love introducing BTS to new people with that performance because it has a little snippet of all of these different genres that they do. So please, something like that for next festa or next year or whenever. But BTS Room Live, I would absolutely love, 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 love. So while they were talking about like the different songs, Namjoon said in English, most missed song you would like to see at the concert. And Taeyeon translates it to Japanese. And then he jokingly translates it to Chinese. But instead of actually translating, he says, "Hello, everyone. I am," like a standard introduction in Chinese. And that's why everyone starts laughing.
Most missing song, you want to see in the at the concert.
런 BTS 하실 거죠?
コンサートするとき、一番会いたいことを
会いたいこと
おすすめください。
That's Japanese.
大家好，我是
Most missing song.
Have you guys realized that Taeyeon is obsessed with languages? Like even during that one live stream he had by himself, not the one that just happened, but one before that. He started introducing himself in Russian, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, English. Like he loves languages. So this is hilarious. Jin said Jungkook used to walk around with his pants really sagged down like this back when he was a trainee. Excuse me?
어릴 때막 36. 정국이가 연습생 때 바지를 진짜 여기까지 내리고 다녔잖아 맨날.
I cannot imagine little Jungkook walking around with the pants like that. And Namjoon says, I've seen that butt a lot. Oh my goodness.
저거 엉덩이 거 많이 봤잖아요.
바지가 큰 거. 어릴 때막 36, 38 이런 거 많이 입었어. 정국이가 연습생 때 바지를 진짜 여기까지 내리고 다녔잖아 맨날.
저거 엉덩이 거 많이 봤잖아요.
바지가 큰 거. 어릴 때막 36, 38 이런 거 많이 입었어. 정국이가 연습생 때 바지를 진짜 여기까지 내리고 다녔잖아 맨날.
저거 엉덩이 거 많이 봤잖아요.
바지가 큰 거. 어릴 때막 36, 38 이런 거 많이 입었어.
I love the different angles. First they focus on Jin and then on Jungkook and then on everyone. But yeah, that is hilarious. Expose the shit out of poor Jungkook. Oh my goodness. Now look at this. BTS is 7. Jin said BTS is 7. And everyone is looking. Oh, I saw a comment that said, do you notice how, let me open the picture. Everyone is looking. Let's put it this way. Only Namjoon is looking at Jin's eyes. Only Namjoon. The rest of them, why are they looking there? But applause for Namjoon. We don't talk about the scandal, guys. We don't talk about it. Oh, this is the trend. So Taeyong says, Yoongi, don't bite your nails. And Yoongi says, I'm not biting them at all. I haven't done it. I just had it here. And then he says, this feels good. And then he does this sound.
형 근데 왜 이게 대고만 나안 물어뜯었어. 대고만 있었어 이렇게.
근데 형 이게
형 근데 왜 대고만 있어요? 나 이거 느낌 좋아 되게 이렇게 울퉁불퉁. 이게 느낌 좋다. 울퉁불퉁하다. 울퉁불퉁하다. 이제는요 평평하다. 아무것도 넣어 나 이거 대고.
So that is a trend that I did see. This is the trend with the music and everything. Have you guys seen it? I have seen it, but it's crazy that they are doing it. Oh. So yeah, they were imitating like Yoongi and his biting his nails. And also if you look closely, look at Taeyeon. Taeyeon paying attention to Yoongi's hands, Yoongi's nails. My Taegi. My Taegi. Here's J-Hope applying lip balm.
뭐 사실 요즘은 막 그런 바지 브랜드 이런 거 크게 신경 안 쓰잖아요. 어릴 때는 리바이스 뭐다 무신사 입고 하니까.
Beautiful. Here's J-Hope again applying his lip balm.
뭐 사실 요즘은 막 그런 바지 브랜드 이런 거 크게 신경 안 쓰잖아요.
Wonderful. This is newsworthy, so I had to share it. Jin said that when they were filming, it was so cold he was shivering. Jin said, you guys said it was okay, so I endured it. And then they all...
빨리 매너나.
아 진짜 안 되겠네. 다 벗어. 오케이. 덮어. 야, 이 말이 쉽지가 않다 이게.
거의 성냥팔이.
따뜻해. 훈훈하다. 따뜻해? 이제 곧 더울.
I want everyone to pay attention to Namjoon because everyone has like a coat or something that they can take off. But Namjoon doesn't have anything.
다 벗어. 오케이.
Namjoon, what are you doing? Stop. Namjoon was ready to give him all his clothes. I'm always paying attention to Namjoon, Bora. You know what? As you should. I respect that. I saw that flash of waist. Yes. We love it. We love it. Oh, so Taeyeon kept sharing tangerines with Namjoon. He was peeling the tangerines and giving them to Namjoon. Namjoon, who couldn't eat them and save them up, shares them heartily with Jimin and Seokjin.
얘기하기 쉽지 않은 것들이 많지.
그러니까 이게 나오면 이제 다 해결되는 것들.
나 진짜 답답해. 죽어버리겠어.
왜냐면 이제 우리 기준에선 한 3-4달 전에 다 끝난 것들인데
몇 달까지는 아니고.
3달?
그거 방송에서 하는 거
시집?
놀리는 거.
아 이게 무슨 소리야?
나봐도.
아 배우 누가 박태준 박태준 배우.
아 맞다.
딱대에서.
나 너무 웃기게 봤어.
우리 과연
그래서 내년에 우리
그래서 저녁 뭐 먹을 거야?
Taeyeon keeps giving the tangerines to Namjoon.
아니 원래 정말 스키야키 먹는데 못 먹을 것 같아 정말. 나 배가 너무 불러 지금. 스키야키 지금 몇 시인데? 스키야키를 먹어야 돼. 아니 아까 잘한다. 아까 스키야키 이야기 해가지고 예약을 했는데 못 갈 것 같아.
나 왜냐면 흑백요리사 언제 나오냐 다음 거?
왜냐면 이거 라이브 하기 전에 저희가 또 어디 미팅을 하고 갔다 왔는데
거기서 뭘 먹어가지고.
거기서 뭘 먹어.
밥을 줬어 어디서. 그것도 큰 거.
Why no tangerines for Yoongi? I don't know, but I'm sure that if Yoongi wanted tangerines, he would get like a lot. Probably before the live stream even started, he ate so many because Yoongi's always with his tangerines, always. One time I was eating a tangerine, I choked and almost died. But I love tangerines. No, but for real, I choked with a tangerine. Yoongi keeps glancing at those tangerines. He's always glancing at them. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one first. So apparently Jimin is locked out of his account. I believe he's talking about Instagram, right? Can anyone confirm if he was talking about Instagram? Yoongi said, I'm trying out different passwords, but it's not working. It's in my old phone. I got locked out from the phone, both old and new. And Namjoon said, guys, if anyone knows his password, please call us. Basically, kind of calling out the assassins, kind of in a joking way, you know? Yes, it was Instagram. Yeah, it was. We joke so much about his password that it happened in real life. Yes, we always say that Jimin stopped posting on Instagram because he forgot his password, but it turned out to be true. It turned out to be true. Namjoon is too flipping funny, man. Yes, and because these are his kind of jokes, that's why I said like I'm not taking anything seriously like some people are saying about some of his like some people are doing about some of his quotes, you know. Look at this. Jungkook didn't let this go.
셀럽다 맞추는데 남준이 맞추고 나서 싸그럼노. 셀럽다 맞추는데 남준이 맞추고 나서 싸그럼노.
How does he remember that? That is from such a long time ago. But I mean, they still remember La Chimolala to this day. They mention La Chimolala in Are You Sure? So it's their inside jokes. Their inside jokes are forever. Oh, I want them to do the rap monster joke again. How is it? Jin, Jimin, Suga, Rap Monster, J Hope. That was hilarious. I love that compilation. I need more clips of that. We need to remind BTS because when they're reminded, then they never stop. So we need to remind them so they can bring back that joke. So they mentioned the live stream by Jin, Tae, Cook. Namjoon said, what did you talk about? Jin said, we talked about the vocals and about concerts. Jungkook said, we also talked about recording. Yoongi said, the recording came out really great. Taeyeon said, Jinghyun said some really warm things. And Taeyeon said, Namjoon said, I guess you won't need to add any MSG. I'm a very warm-hearted person. Interesting. They keep saying, what did he say? What did he say? Oh my goodness. So Namjoon said, please tell everyone what Jinghyun said to V. Just one. And Yoongi said, you forgot, didn't you? But Taeyeon says, it's not that, but it might end up being a spoiler. So we never got to know. They just kept saying that they talked about the recording and that Jin said some warm things. But we don't know what they were talking about. They kept teasing these spoilers. Yes, they keep teasing spoilers. And once the announcement is out, we're going to connect everything because it's always in front of us every single time. I was watching some old clips. Do you guys remember that entire me, myself, and Jimin? Me, myself, and Jungkook, me, myself, and Jin. And then for BTS, it was we, ourselves, and BTS. Do you guys remember that entire thing that they did back in 2022? I was watching those clips from years ago. And for that, for the me, myself, and RM, they had Yoon's instrumental. You know, the instrumental from his song Yoon. We never thought anything of it back then because this was just a teaser for the magazine, you know, Namjoon's magazine. And months later, we got Indigo and we got Yoon. And it was right there in front of us this entire time, and we didn't realize. So at this point, I'm paying attention to everything. Anything BTS related with some instrumental or like mentions or anything, because once that album is out, we're going to go back and see, oh my goodness, it was there this entire time. So wait, I need to rewatch that. I totally forgot all about that. I also totally forgot about that. I even thought maybe the magazine was released after Indigo. And then I checked the comments and no, people were like, I can't believe that we missed another spoiler. Like this is Yoon's instrumental. And we didn't notice. We didn't notice. But I have to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll watch the replay later. Bye, hola, girl, for sir. Hola, girl. Goodbye, and hopefully you make it 4 a.m. That's crazy. Let's see this one. Jimin said, when we were trainees, I grabbed all the money I had and went shopping for pants with Taeyeon for the first time. You know, the guys who were in our music videos. I got all my money and went, and Taeyeon said, wow, it looks so great. So I bought them. I thought they were a bit tight, but he said they look really great. And we came home and the Hyuns Yuol said, why on earth did you buy that? And Taeyeon stood next to you, said, I told you not to buy them. The betrayal. I had already taken off the tag and it was 320,000 Korean won. Jin said they were pants that drew attention to areas you didn't want to draw attention to. And J-Hope says, I still remember the color of those pants. I wish we could see what pants they were talking about. That's crazy. Taeyeon saying, you should buy them. It looks great. They look really great. And then pretending that he was not saying any of that. I told you not to buy them. Excuse me. That's crazy. This is sad, but at the same time funny. Yeah, especially because Taeyeon is the betrayal, you know? The betrayal of the pants. Jimin said, my hair is really damaged again. J-Hope said, are you thinking of dyeing it a different color? And Jimin said, it's a secret. A secret? Hey, back in the day, and Jin said, we used to hide our hair color and fake colors. J-Hope said, we even used a spray. It was a waste because we couldn't do that color next. I remember that entire thing, especially for what was it? I think it was during Map of the Soul 7 The Journey. It was a Japanese release when all the members had these huge hats. What was it? They were singing. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Do you guys remember? It was for a Japanese release. They were already recording something else, maybe Dynamite. I don't remember. which song it was, which comeback. But yeah, they were wearing big hats and probably wigs. A lot of times they were wigs, fake colors, so we don't know their hairstyles, their new hairstyles. So it's a surprise for the comeback. Those were the days. Do you guys think they will do that again? I feel like by the way they're saying it, um, I think they were probably not going to hide their hairstyles anymore because Jin said we used to hide our hair color and fake colors. Jacob said we even used hairspray. So yeah, probably not anymore. I'm not sure. Here's Jin eating a strawberry.
좀 거리가 좀 있어요. 아무래도
그래서
내가 또 너무 어린 향기가 나잖아.
아,
이렇게 된 거 얘기합시다. 무슨 노래 부르는지.
오케이, 그럼 요것만 얘기해 줄게요. 저희
너 멋대로 행동하지 마. 너.
That was wonderful, Jin. That was beautiful. On this clip, amazing, yes, amazing show stopping, never the same. Here, Yoongi said he's living with his parents and he uses Daegu Satori with them most of the time.
아니 그 되게 밖에서 이렇게 사투리를 좀 쓰면 요즘은 그 기준치가 너무 높나 봐. 그 서울 사람들이 사투리는 그렇게 하는 게 아니다라고.
형한테 대신 알려줘요.
그래서 좀 어이가 없더라고.
So Yoongi is living with his parents again. That is so cute. So they're living again together. BTS praising Taeyeon choreography skills. Because yes, Jin said, "Wow, you remember stuff like that." Jungkook said, "This right here is choreography skill. He really is outstanding," says Jimin. "It's legendary, honestly," says Namjoon.
야 이런 거 웨이브 하는 거 있잖아 웨이브 하는 거. 야 이런 게 기억이 나?
진짜
이게 바로 안무능력.
와, 진짜 뛰어나긴 해.
레전드긴 하다.
오야.
So first of all, amazing Taeyeon with the choreographies. Second of all, Pied Piper is not going to be on the tour, guys. Because Jin's surprise, look at Jin's face. He is genuinely surprised. We're not going to get this one for the concert. Look at Jin.
야 이런 게 기억이 나?
진짜
이게 바로 안무능력.
진짜 뛰어나.
So yeah, if he's this surprised, then we're not going to get it. My heart was so happy to see Yoongi looking so relaxed. Yes, you're right. He was very relaxed. Honestly, all of them looked pretty relaxed. Here's V's pre-birthday celebration. Let's see.
아 초코 딸기 케이크네.
나 다들 소원 빌어 소원.
손 빌어요?
태용이 생일 케이크 아니었어?
그리고 내가 소원 빌어.
근데 저 생일은 아직 안 왔어요.
누가 초 불자마자 갑자기 누가 하면 툭 쓰러지면 웃겠다. 왜?
형저 빌게요.
I think he could be acting though. I don't know. If Jin would be acting. So yeah, happy pre-birthday to Taeyeon. There's still like what 1 week left. Here's Jungkook singing "Killing It Girl." Especially if you watched Are You Sure? They They were obsessed. Like Jungkook and Jimin, specifically Jungkook, he was obsessed. He is, because this is present. He is obsessed with killing you, girl. They recorded the challenge and everything. Um, Jimin talking about killing you, girl, to Hobie. I was so surprised because you took off your clothes. Jin says he was working out really hard then. And Namjoon says he would come and just do ab workouts and go. He'd come and do a YouTube abs workout for 20 minutes and go. I can totally see J-Hope doing that. Just as nearly as obsessed as he was with that. Oh my goodness. Yes, Jungkook was obsessed with that and not just singing that, but dancing to that, like the choreography. And now is killing it, girl, basically. And here is their goodbye. They say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
저희는 방탄소년단으로 돌아오도록 하겠습니다.
Please. 아무튼 나는 콘서트 때 마이크.
메리 크리스마스!
남준 씨 둘 셋 한번 해주세요.
둘, 셋.
메리
감사합니다.
크리스마스!
아 잠깐 뭔가
아이고
맞다.
맞추자.
뭐 어떻게 마지막 인사를 어떻게 원래 둘 셋 감사합니다 아니었어?
둘, 셋, 감사합니다.
둘 셋.
감사합니다.
안녕.
바이바이.
근데 이거는 저희 손으로 꺼야지 멋있어.
연말 행복하게 보내시길.
메리 크리. 해피 홀리데이.
해피 홀리데이.
I can't believe they're all together. I can't believe it, but I can't. I don't know how to explain it. And Jungkook says Mary Mary at the end.
안녕.
바이바이.
근데 이거는 저희 손으로 꺼야지 멋있어.
연말 행복하게 보내시길.
메리 크리. 해피 홀리데이.
해피 홀리데이. 재밌게 보내세요.
Mary Mary. He said it like Santa Claus.
홀리데이. 재밌게 보내세요.
Oh my goodness. J-Hope broke character right there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, those were some breaking news. I just finished with this live stream. What breaking news? Wait. Breaking news? But how breaking? And how news? Oh my goodness. Let me open this. So, open. Where's my screen? V is in the cover of Vogue Japan. I can see. I can see his tummy. Oh my god. um I'm still shocked by this one. January 2026 issue, Vogue Japan. His hair is wet and he has no shirt on. I need to see the behind the scenes of this immediately. February edition. But here it says, V's in the cover of Vogue Japan February edition, 2026 edition. But here it says Vogue Japan January 2026 issue. On the actual picture here, it says January 2026. So I'm guessing it's January. There's more. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. And this one. How do we get so many photos already? Like Vogue Japan. I love the hair, but I'm still shook by this one. Why is the same? I'm excited. I love the pose. Yes. This is the one with the chair. So it's this one. Is this photo shoot? Amazing. Beautiful. Show stopping. Never the same. This is the best breaking news ever. Isn't this supposed to be a teaser? This looks like a full release photo shoot to me. Yes. I was going to say that. Usually we get like a couple of pictures here and there, but there are so many pictures out already. So many. So we have two here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 teaser pictures? Why do we have so many? But I'm not complaining. So many. That's crazy. And this is my new wallpaper. I love this one. This one's very cute as well. Very college boyfriend. What's the phrase that you the trendy thing? This one's also crazy with the wet hair. Preppy. Yeah. Gorgeous photos. So yeah, thank you so much for those wonderful breaking news. I love this breaking news. I did not expect it. That's why it's breaking. Something to warm you up if you're feeling cold. Oh my god. Okay. Here we have a video from iJin. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about me. So it looks like it's from the store. It has a couple of billboards, not billboards, but like posters, Jin posters on the store. Or not the store. I think it's a pop-up store. Christmas market. Ikin's apple scented Christmas market. Pretty cool. And here we have more pictures, guys. So Taeyeon was the breaking news, but here I have some from Spur magazine. Look at this. This is a very different. I don't know. I feel like this is a very different kind of photo shoot because Jin is just right there on a green chair on a house, and that's it. Here's a close up and another close up. It's more focused, and I get it. It's more focused on his face and the jewelry, um, because he's for Brad jewelry. So I see why it's more simple. But I like it. Oops. And we also have J-Hope's Instagram post. He shared the pictures and videos from his performance on AP in Dubai. You guys remember that he performed? And there's the video, the official video out. He shared pictures. This is really cool as well. Chris, what's his name? I forgot already. And J-Hope also posted a picture on Weavers. No caption though. Just this picture and a little emoji of what is this? Like paws? Footprints? I don't know. I cannot see it. But yeah, this is the picture. No caption, just a selfie. Paw prints. Paw prints, that's the word. Okay, and next we have, do you guys watch Are You Sure? The latest episodes? I can't believe we have like 6 episodes already. And now we're going to have 7, 8. Wait a second, I need to go back to that Lachi Bolala because it's again the same jokes from years ago. That was the craziest thing ever because they were doing the dances to Killing a Girl, and Jimin doing that was. I was so shocked. Like I was not expecting that at all. Someone said that this is the ending fairy. This is Jimin's ending fairy.
Hi.
Hello.
우리 뭐해?
Where are you from?
We're from Korea.
I love whenever they communicate in English. It's just so funny.
Oh, it's a long way to come.
That's a long way to come.
Yes.
This was also crazy. Everything that the editors are doing, some of these things are really, really creative and funny because Jungkook was playing around doing like the Doctor Strange thing, and he opened a portal. And look what the editors did. The editors did this, and this is genius. So of course, this is now we understand the context. I knew from day one. I knew since minute one, since second one, when Jimin shared this video of killing himself dancing to Killing a Girl, I knew that the one laughing was Jungkook. And now we know it was Jungkook filming Jimin laying down on the floor. So that was a dessert that was given to them by the restaurant as just like as a gift. And there were a lot of options. And Jungkook, who loves sweets, I also love sweets. He was just in heaven. But Jimin said that he is not like, he doesn't eat a lot of sweets. But Jungkook was in absolute heaven. That was crazy. Look at Jin's eye. At Jungkook's eyes. Oh my goodness, I can't with him. And yes, they also met an army. Oh, because she said she's a fan. Okay, let's see some of these moments. This. You have a present from us. Donuts. And Jungkook says, "Oh, really? Thank you." They have chocolate, raspberry, pistachio. Can you see this? This is the cocoa spread, the famous one. This is crazy.
Oh, really? Thank you. Chocolate, raspberry, pistachio.
That looks so good. Now I want some. You know what? It's Christmas. It's not Christmas, but to me, tomorrow is Christmas. So, well, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So, we are Latinos, you know, and Latinos don't celebrate Christmas on the 25th. We don't do anything on the 25th. We celebrate Christmas Eve. So, tomorrow's Christmas for me, the 24th. But, anyways, because it's Christmas, I'm going to get some donuts.
Pistachio. 오, 오야야. 보여요?
It looks so good, chocolate. So yeah, he eats the donuts and he makes those faces that we saw. I totally understand. I totally understand his reaction. I think it's totally relatable.
어떻게 이렇게 단 걸?
For me, we are already on the 24th. To me, there's some hours left for the 24th. We are on the 23rd. Oh, so this is the flight attendant. The flight attendant gives Jungkook some chocolate. So first, it looks like this is a little confusing to me. So the flight attendant gives him the chocolates, but gives the chocolates in a box in a way that is like pick one, you know? So Jungkook very carefully picks one. And then the flight attendant says, pick another one.
You can.
And then he picks another one, and then she's like, actually take the whole box. And he's like, you don't understand. For people like Jungkook and I, it's like social clues, you know, it's like a little, you need to give me some social clues. And this to me, I would be thinking about this for the rest of the flight, because it's like, were you trying to give me the whole box this entire time? No, she was not doing enough to show that, no, like take the entire box. This was a weird interaction to me. It was funny. She said, nah, have it all. You seem to really want it. That is hilarious.
Really?
Okay, so she gives him the entire box. I really want some chocolate now. We love it. So he gets all the chocolate. I don't think she was supposed to give the whole box. Then that is adorable. Then that is adorable. She just gave the whole box. Someone please notify Jimin that it's okay to take normal size bites. Jimin, hold my hand. We need to have a conversation. This is getting out of control. This is crazy. Here is this part of a game. Netflix cast him already. You've got yourself a real actor here. Here's horrified. That's horrified. This is tempted.
답답하다. 화가 난다 그냥 분노.
패닉.
This is fear, obviously. This should be a like a reaction sticker, like a reaction meme or something.
두렵다. 행복.
Refreshed.
다 부시고.
Frustrated was so easy because Jimin naturally does that every single time that he's frustrated. Think about Run BTS. He does that thing. He does this action every single time that when he's frustrated. So that one was pretty easy.
다 부시고.
He always does that.
이게 뭐야?
Joy.
행복하다. 환희.
I don't think that's joy, Jimin.
피곤하다. 무료하다. 공허하다.
That's Jimin on a daily basis, basically. Looks like he's pooping. Yeah. Even in sleep, the S in BTS stands for synchronization. So they're sleeping. This is crazy. And then whenever they move, they both woke up at the same time. All of their movements the same. How can they sleep the same way? Look, this is creepy. But creepy funny. Them waking up at the same time is wild. Yes, it is. But also I feel like the other moments were crazy because when they wake up because they're both chismosos. They wake up because they both like gossip because the staff was making noise and then they were like they look at each other and they immediately like run out like giggling because they were like we need to see what's happening. Why is the staff, making so much noise? It's because they like to know what is happening, the gossip. Jungkook follows Jimin's new idea. Oh my goodness. Oh, my sister is not here. Hopefully I can remind her of this next live stream on Friday. But there's an iconic moment in my family's history when we had flotadores. How do you say, like the things that float that you put in your arms when you're a baby or a little kid? We had those because she was kind of small back then and she couldn't swim, so she had those. And my brother and I were a little older and were playing around with those. And my brother, I don't know why he thought of doing that, but he put the floaters, the floaties. Okay, he put the floaties on one on his foot and the other one on his other foot. And then he couldn't. It's just so funny, but I'm terrible at explaining it. You just need to picture it. This is the water, and his feet were here, and his face and everything else, like his entire body, was underwater. And that was the first time when I was very, very little that I was like, this is the most hilarious thing ever. Like, I just couldn't stop laughing. Yes, he was a dummy. Like, why would he put the floaties on his feet? Of course he's going to drown. Like, I know that's terrifying. And it was terrifying for him, but it was hilarious to me. It was hilarious. And I was probably like 6 years old, but to me, it was the most hilarious thing ever. I was probably 7. And my sister was like 5. I don't remember. And yes, don't forget to vote for GDA. Try again. After this live stream, I'm going to try again because I had this entire thing with the website and it was so frustrating. And in the end, I couldn't vote. So I'm going to try again. If not, they have to prepare their website better. Like, come on. A lot of us want to vote. You were laughing instead of panicking. Usually I panic, but that moment was so funny that I just couldn't ignore the hilarious picture of everything. And my sister has to explain it. Like my sister explains things better. But anyways, hopefully I remember this story on Friday and she can explain it to you because it's hilarious. And I still remind him of that story every single time. Jungkook, this is a Jungkook video message for Pam.
널 잘 챙겨주지 못해서 참
Jungkook says, Bam, it's me. How are you? Since you've been sick so often lately, I haven't been able to take care of you well. I'm sorry for being so lacking. It breaks my heart. Seeing that you're doing well there, I feel relieved. And I just hope you're happy. I'll go see you as soon as I'm back in Korea. So sad that Bam has not been healthy. What is it? Has not been that he's been sick so often lately. But Jungkook did mention that now he's getting better, so that's so sad. That part made me tear up a little. Yes, I was not expecting it. But hopefully now he's getting better. And Jimmy is not even paying attention. Come on. And the same thing happened with a glass. Oh, this is the one we saw at the beginning. So they are playing this game, Silent Scream, and their music is Killing It Girl.
먹는 거?
See, they love the song, the choreography, not just Jungkook, which we saw during the OT7 live stream, but Jimin is also obsessed with it.
안 들리지 이제? 아예 안 들려.
Then how does he know? He just responded to Jungkook. Jimin possessed by J-Hope. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this was an iconic moment, an iconic game. Here's more of Killing It Girl.
제가 왔어요. 머리 아파.
Is here.
Jiminy girl.
Jiminy girl.
So they start singing Jiminy It Girl instead of Killing It Girl. Jiminy It Girl.
Jiminy girl.
Jiminy girl.
Jiminy It Girl. Jiminy It Girl. 10 out of 10, but you're Jiminy It Girl. Jimin as a verb is being late. So when you say you're Jimin it girl, that means that you're telling the girl that you are being late. Jimin it girl. Actually, don't Jimin it girl. The way Jimin eats ice cream makes me nervous. I totally agree with this. This is diabolical. I am a professional ice cream consumer. And this is crazy. No, Jimin, what are you doing? Jimin has never eaten an ice cream in his entire life. No, no, unacceptable. No, no, Jimin, what are you doing? First of all, what this position is crazy. This position is crazy. Who eats an ice cream in a cone in this horizontal way? I guess Jimin. Jimin does. And not just that. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then you're not supposed to do this until the ice cream is as a professional ice cream consumer. This is not how you eat the ice cream. Especially you don't do this so early. Like there's a lot of the cone still. Everything is going to melt that way. Terrible. 0 out of 10. He's still eating it in a horizontal way. This is crazy. I know he didn't want to spill on his clothes, but come on, Jimin. It's not a drumstick. Why couldn't he have gotten some napkins or something? Yes, he's eating it like a drumstick, like a chicken. Jungkook's soft smile when he saw Jimin's happy reaction to well-cooked rice. And this person says, I'm crying, bro was locked in until Jimin approved. This is very funny. Jungkook was so concentrated to get Jimin to like it.
One more time.
Did he just sing Daft Punk? Doesn't it sound like it?
One more time.
It does. It does sound like one more time.
I'm back. Back again.
back again. Yes, 100%. I love that.
You liked it?
Yeah, really liked it. Yeah.
Best thing ever?
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, look at his smile. We thought this was some meme reference or inside joke, but they were just trolling a kid's laugh. This was. So there was a kid who laughs. And of course, they start making fun of the little kid's laugh. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect this. I didn't think they were going to make fun of the kid. So that is all the clips I have for Are You Sure? But those cliffs were too close for my taste. And me and my fear of heights could never. Yeah, I could never do that. I could never. So we also have a YouTube music list. They made this list. Let's see. It says the ultimate battle for holiday aux chord control. Who are you sending to the Holiday Music Hall of Fame? So according to them, this is the Holiday Music Hall of Fame. We have all of these songs, and we have Winter Ahead by V with Park Hyo-shin. So I agree. But Winter Ahead is a Christmas song. Technically, it's like a winter song, but to me, it's a Christmas song. It's a holiday song. So I choose Winter Ahead. Bora, you need to see Jungkook's encounter with the swan. Yes, I also saw that, but I didn't include it. Jungkook basically is there. A swan starts coming closer and closer to Jungkook, but he tries like petting it for like 1 second, and the swan kept getting closer and closer to him, and it was getting kind of scary. But Jimin was like above a rock or something, and he was just laughing so hard, um, making fun of the entire situation. That part was very funny as well. So Taeyong was live, but he was live only for 2 minutes, actually less than 2 minutes. And this is basically the entire live stream translation.
있잖아요. 한번 들어봐봐요.
It's 1 minute
제가
and 20
오늘
seconds.
택시 타고 집에 오는 길에
So he's basically saying, you know what? Hear me out. I came live because I have something to show off. I was taking the taxi and coming home like this, and the taxi driver, Ayushi, was like, "This is a surprise gift," and was like, "Christmas gift, turkey chocolate," and gave me these turkey chocolates. So he shows the present.
이렇게 왔는데 택시 기사 이제 아저씨께서 이거는 깜짝 선물 하면서 이거는 깜짝 선물이에요 하면서 크리스마스 선물 하면서 터키 초콜릿 하면서 이렇게 터키 초콜릿 주셨어요. 그래가지고 감사합니다. 진짜요, 진짜 감사합니다.
So of course he says, so I was like, thank you, really, thank you so much, and took these. And he does the Tata mic face. So I came to show these off. And that is basically the end.
받았습니다.
He just went live for 1 minute and 20
그거
seconds
자랑하려고 왔어요.
to show the chocolates
음.
that the taxi driver gave him as a present, as a surprise.
아자. 끝입니다.
And that is basically it. Here's a little video of the billboards of youth in Japan. This is in Japan. It's basically everywhere. Look at how many. That looks like an airport. It is. It is an airport. I see suitcases. It's Tay's world, exactly. And here we have a video for Vogue Japan. So this is the video teaser that I had prepared for the live stream, but during the breaking news, we saw like actual pictures. And here we have Taeyon's Instagram stories. Here we have one of Compost Coffee. It's this one with a little snowman. And he also shared on his Instagram stories the video from Vogue Japan. And he shared pictures with his friends on this Celine event. It's basically these are reposts. And we have these pictures he shared on his Instagram posts. some more pictures with his friends on this Celine event. Now I'm going to say something. I saw that. I think it's from this picture. I'm so sorry. I know a lot about Taeyeon. I don't know about Taeyeon's friends. He has so many who are famous, but I'm so sorry. Sorry to this man. I don't know who those men are, so I don't recognize them. But anyways, one of them posted something on his Instagram stories with like a caption or something saying, um, hopefully everyone has like a great year next year or something like that. Did you guys see that entire conversation? And people were like, of course, solos were like celebrating. Wait, does that mean that Taeyeon's going to go solo next year? Guys, next year is a BTS comeback. Are you crazy? I feel like maybe it has something to do with Celine. Maybe that person is not going to be a brand ambassador in Celine. So he's saying next year we're all going our different ways because we're in this Celine event. Or maybe he's saying goodbye to his Celine ambassadorship. That is what I took it as. You know? I took it as. Wait. I took that as that. Am I making any sense? I'm sorry, I'm not making any sense. But you know what I mean? I feel like within the context, he's saying goodbye to Celine. I don't know. But that's what Taeyeon's friend wrote on Instagram. Here's some pictures. Interpreted it as, or just interpreted. But yeah. Oh my goodness, those comments. Now, when I saw this was crazy. Somewhere in a city in the US, a karaoke bar is looping Jungkook's chopstick scene.
I'm very sure it's him. That's Jungkook in like a scene of Are You Sure? How do you know? I recognize the scene.
Do you guys see it? It's Jungkook literally doing that with the chopsticks. And this is a South Korean bar. That clip is just repeating again and again and again.
I'm very sure it's him. That's Jungkook in like a scene of Are You Sure? How do you know? I recognize the scene.
So random. It is. Is the scene from season 1. And here we have a big billboard of Jungkook for El Korea. Cute, cute, cute. For Chanel fragrances. Chanel Beauty. And of course, finally, we have Jungkook's Christmas song. So I didn't know this song. But it is a very beautiful song, and Jungkook sang it beautifully as well. Actually, we're going to listen to it when we do the Christmas songs. We're going to do a Christmas battle, guys. It's not going to be a ranking because let's not do a ranking. Let's just do a save one, drop one. And it's going to be Christmas songs edition. So we're going to listen to that in a minute. But look at this. This is the SoundCloud URL for the Christmas song by Jungkook. Is Happy Holiday Army. He always does this, as you can see here. SoundCloud.com/bangtan/Happy Holiday Army. He always gives little messages on the URLs on SoundCloud. News again? Do we have news? Okay. Breaking news: BTS members Jimin, V, and Jungkook made it to the list of the top 100 at 28 stock-rich individuals under 30 in listed companies, each holding stocks worth 21.4 billion won. This is a result of Chairman Bang Si-hyuk equally gifting 478,695 common shares to all 7 BTS members ahead of HYBE's listing in 2020. At that time, each member received 68,385 shares, and these 3 members have held on to them. This is a result of a survey conducted on individual shareholders' stock holdings and their value in listed companies as of the end of December last year and December 12th this year by Corporate Data Research Institute CEO Score. Interesting. So I didn't know about this. Of course, we know that Bang Si-hyuk gifted shares to all 7 BTS members. But of course, they do different things when they're with their personal shares. But the only ones who kept the entirety of their shares are Jimin, Taeyeon, and Jungkook. I didn't know this. Wait, you guys are having heart attacks because you think it's comeback related? Listen, when the comeback news happens, you guys are not going to be expecting it. Okay, this always happens. People are like, "No, let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's the time. Let's see." And there's nothing. So don't think about it. So it comes faster. So the news comes faster. Yes, it's definitely not happening now. Yeah. So these were the breaking news. I didn't know about this. I didn't know that they kept their shares. That's interesting. Let me be the Lulu. You know what? Let's all be. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I can't open it. Okay. Who wants to watch some BTS Christmas performances and songs? We're not going to rank them, so don't worry about that. We're just going to do a little battle here, okay? So let's see. Here we have the battle of the BTS songs, of the BTS Christmas songs. Let's go. No, actually, let's not put that song. Let's put our Christmas song. Oops, that was a little high. So let's start with this too. Oops, choose one. So we have Dynamite, Holiday Remix, and Butter Holiday Remix. We're going to listen to both of them, okay? Let's see them.
Like a criminal undercover, hot like summer. Yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down. Let's step right left to my beat. Eyes on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind. Let it roll. Cool eye, cool shade, and you know we don't stop. Sweeter, cooler, butter. Get it
This is hard for me because I feel like both of them have a similar vibe. But yeah, I see that you guys are saying butter. It's the saxophone. It's the saxophone. Um the saxophone in Butter Holiday Remix elevates the song completely, and especially during that section of the dance part. Exactly, the butter saxophone. But the Dynamite Holiday Remix is still very good. There's a lot of bell sounds in the back. So the winner is officially Butter. Butter Holiday Remix. Let me do this. That one. Now, next. Are you guys ready? These are the Jimin songs. So we have, well, the second one is a duet, but we're going to get Jungkook's own Christmas song. So let's see. Choose one. So first we have Christmas Love, and we have Christmas Day. Look at the difference. Christmas Day is the duet by Jungkook and Jimin. It's a cover of Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. Christmas Love is an original song by Jimin. Okay, let's see those.
Oh, I've been waiting for this Christmas day. The Christmas I love you. 희망처럼 오늘이었으면 해. 힘껏 달려보기도 해. 저기 어린아이처럼 머물러줄래. 영원토록 오늘이었으면 해. Christmas love, Christmas love, Christmas day. 올해도 다시 보는 Christmas tree. 기다렸던 날이 찾아온 건지. With you, shawty with you, with you. Beautiful Christmas day. With you. 수많은 사람 중에 난 너만 보게 돼, girl. Your lips on my lips. No, a merry, merry Christmas. 내일도 Christmas day. 아름다운 조명들로 Beautiful Christmas day. Beautiful Christmas day.
So I can already see the majority. Christmas Love, 63%. Christmas Day, 34%. Now Christmas Love is to, oh, 64 again, 36, 67, 33. Okay, so we can definitely tell that the favorite one here is Christmas Love. It's just that Christmas Love, I love Christmas Day. I love that we get a duet by Jungkook and Jimin, which we don't have still. But anyways, Christmas Love is an amazing original song, and I love the backstory of it, of how Jimin said, like, please, Namjoon, help me with the lyrics. But kind of like whatever. And Namjoon, the next day, literally, here you have the lyrics, Jimin. And Jimin was like, then I guess I have to do it now. So that was kind of funny. Entirely Teresa, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and of course, Merry 12 a.m. KST Panic Season to everyone. That is the most important one. These are the holidays, not just because Christmas, New Year's, holidays in general. Our holiday is 12 a.m. KST Panic Season. So Merry 12 a.m. KST Panic Season to everyone who celebrates. I do. So yeah. So yeah, the winner is Christmas Love. Now let's see the next one. The next one is dual award, the dual of the king of Christmas himself, V. Taeyeon is the king of Christmas. We all know that. And he has 4 Christmas songs, so here are 2 of them. Choose one. We have Christmas Tree, which is technically not a Christmas song, but it's still a song about Christmas time. I don't know. And the other one is Snowflower. Let's listen to them.
In this moment, I see you. So I tell you a million tiny things that 오는 첫눈같이 흠이 날아다녀도 기다릴게. And I tell you a million little reasons I just want to be where you are. Hey, snow is coming today. 차가운 계절 속에 내가 오는 건 event. 온 세상이 하얀 꽃들로 꽃이 내려지길 해. 우린 여기저기 하얀 천사들이 많잖아. Fall in love. I'm just falling. 내 곁에 있어줘.
This one is super difficult. 50-50 was at some point. Like the poll was 50-50 at some point. Now it's 54. Oh, now it's back at 50-50. This one's a very hard one for me because Christmas tree is Christmas tree, but snowflower is snowflower. I have a favorite one. I have to say I do. This one's so hard. Thai. I mean, oh my goodness. Snowflower was at 51%, and now Christmas tree is at 51%. Now it's at 52%. I vote for Snowflower. I love Christmas tree though. But Snowflower is Snowflower. It's a tie. Yeah, I guess it's a tie. But really, no, it's back to 50-50. It is a tie. It is. So it's because Taeyong is the king of Christmas. So we cannot really choose between these. It's very, very hard. Now it's at 51 for Christmas tree. But some minutes, some seconds ago, Snowflower was at 51-52. And now it's back at Christmas tree. Now it's back at 50-50. Let's end the poll right here at 50-50. And this one is a tie. I have to say, it's just because Taeyong is the Christmas king. So it doesn't work with him. Taeyong can't compete with himself. He just can't. Now, next we have 2 Jungkook Christmas songs. Jungkook, Oh Holy Night, performed at the Carol Medley at that award show. And we have the Christmas song just released some hours ago. So let's choose one, Oh Holy Night or the Christmas song.
The stars are brightly shining over dear Savior's birth. Insane and never pining far on your lips when Christ was born. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Everybody knows
This one's so hard because both are kind of like Christmas ballads. Hmm. I kind of agree with the poll. It's basically almost tied, but there is there is one of them that is a little bit receiving a little bit more votes. Yeah, because Oh Holy Night is a classic, but the Christmas song is such a beautiful vocal performance. His low voice on the second kills. Yes, we don't get the vocals, the low vocals on Oh Holy Night like we do on the Christmas song. But I have to say, I also choose Oh Holy Night. I don't know what it is, but also the Christmas song. I don't know. I don't know. I would vote for Oh Holy Night, but I really love both of them. I love the Christmas song as well. I'm mentioning, I didn't know that song. I've never heard it, but I have listened to Oh Holy Night. Both are classics. I didn't know the second one. Is anyone from a Spanish speaking country who knew the second one? Because I never heard it. Okay, so Oh Holy Night, 58%. So Oh Holy Night is the winner. Amazing. I've only known the second one from a meme. So I know what meme you're talking about. And that is also the version that I know. I know the TikTok meme for the second one. I've never listened to like the real version. Why do you do this? It's only been a couple of hours. I'm sorry. It's just that I needed another Jungkook song to pair it with. So I had to do this. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have two RM songs. We have, wait, choose one. So first we have Perfect Christmas. This is an original song from different big hit artists at the time. We have RM, Jungkook from BTS, and then other artists as well. You can see the list here. Lim Jong-hee, Yoo Hee of 8, Jo Kwon of 2AM, RM, and Jungkook of BTS. And we also have, of course, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by RM and Jimin. Let's see them. Let's see the performances.
Christmas time is here. 눈이 많이 내린 밤이. This is the perfect time of the year. 너무 아름답게 꾸며 있는 city lights. 누가 봐도 어울리는 너와 나. I love you. 친구가 살아 공통점이야 나였어. 무슨 짓을 해도 숨길 수 없다는 거. Can never wanna spend it any other way. 네가 있어서 행복한 걸. Is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Wait, girl, you ruined your career so badly. Denise, what did I do? What did I do? So this one is a very hard one because I love Perfect Christmas. I feel like it's an underrated song. But Santa Claus is Coming to Town is very fun. Oh, not me. Thank God. I thought you were talking about me. Both are classics. Mm, you know what? I accept the victory of Santa Claus is coming to town. It it is amazing, and I would probably. It is very hard for me to choose because I love Jimin and Namjoon's version of Santa Claus is coming to town. But there is something about Perfect Christmas. I don't know. Mm, I love Perfect Christmas. It's true that there are other there. I'm not. I'm. How do I put this? There are a lot of artists in this song, Perfect Christmas, and almost all of them are like amazing in the song. They're all very good vocally. It's just that some voices don't go with certain songs. Sometimes some voices are doing a little bit too much, but Jungkook and Namjoon, they're just perfect for the song. I love Perfect Christmas, and I will forever promote it. It's on Big Hits on Hype Labels channel, by the way. And when they released it, it was not even. It's still not on any music platform. you you can just at the time you could just buy it, and that was it. But yeah, I love Perfect Christmas. But Santa Claus is coming to town is the winner of this round. Next we have V and Sugar with Jingle Bell Rock, and Jen and J Hope with Feliz Navidad. Now this is going to be, I know what people are going to say. This one's a very hard one because I try putting like a Jimin song against a Jimin song, a Taeyeon song against a Taeyeon song, a Namjoon song against a Namjoon song, or at least a duet. But with these two, like Yoongi doesn't have any Christmas song. Yoongi doesn't have any Christmas song. J Hope and Jin, they don't have any Christmas solo songs. So I could just do this. So I'm so sorry, but it had to be done. I couldn't pair them with anything else. So we have Jingle Bell Rock and Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bells swing and jingle bells swing, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, it's a sweat time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Hear the old jingle bells speak of your friend, jingle around the clock.
Oh my, I abstain. I'm seeing a lot of people abstaining from this one, not voting. And I totally respect that decision because I'm sorry, it was just the only thing that I could do with these two. I cannot leave them out. That would be crazy. So I choose to just put them here in this category. Um so the winner so far is Feliz Navidad. I'm going to say I love, love, love Jingle Bell Rock. We got Yoongi singing a Christmas song. I love it. But Feliz Navidad paved the way for for all I'm joking, by the way. Feliz Navidad paved the way for all K-pop artists making covers of Spanish speaking songs, because when Feliz Navidad was released, it was on the news in different countries from Latin America. I remember because I lived it, I was there. I was watching my TV normally, and then the news came out, and it was like BTS is singing Feliz Navidad in Spanish. That's how culturally relevant it was. It was not none of these other songs. It was Feliz Navidad. So yes, it happened, and it was not just in my country. I know that it happened in other Latin American countries as well because I searched for those videos and a lot of those came out. Bora, no, tenías que decirlo como lo dicen Jin y J-Hope. Yeah, so it's not Feliz Navidad then. It's like they are saying it, so it's Feliz Navidad. So cute. I love it. So yeah, Feliz Navidad wins this round with 63%. I respect that. Next, we have another battle of the Christmas king himself, Taeyeon. We have two covers / adaptations. We have It's Beginning to Look a Lot. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And we have, oh, there's too many letters. It's beginning to look, I'm going to just say like Christmas. Oh, it's still too long. I'm just going to say beginning to look like Christmas. Versus White Christmas. Let's see those clips.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. Your own front door. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start. And your heart dreaming of a white Christmas. Sleigh bells in the snow and bright.
Wait, are you guys making fun of me because I said it's a lot? It's just that YouTube is telling me that there's too many characters in It's Beginning to Look a Lot like Christmas. A lot. Is that what you guys were making fun of? So yeah, which one do you guys prefer? White Christmas because I need the other one on Spotify now. Yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's one of the most iconic Taeyeon covers ever. One of the most iconic covers ever, period. You know, not even just Taeyeon. And it's not on Spotify. It's not on Apple Music. It's not in none of those platforms. It's on SoundCloud and YouTube, just like the Christmas song by Jungkook that was just released. The fact he covered it twice, yes, it is iconic. So the winner, as we can see, is It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas with 68%, and I agree with that as well. So it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. 68%. That's pretty high. Okay, next one. We have two group covers. Choose one. First, we have Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This is the group version. Unfortunately, this was the time when Yoongi had his shoulder surgery, so he's not part of this cover, but the other members are. So we have that version, and we also have Silent Night, Holy Night. Let's see.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Better watch out, you better not cry. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Ah, such a beautiful cover. So I understand. 76%, 77% say Silent Night, Holy Night, Korean version. It is absolutely beautiful. I love that performance. Ending with the OT7 performance of Silent Night, Holy Night in Korean is just too much. Like, it was absolutely beautiful. Santa Claus is Coming to Town is fun. But Silent Night, Holy Night is just, it goes into your heart. So Silent Night, Holy Night wins. Now, who was asking time and time again for Bora? We want a trainee's Christmas, a typical trainee's Christmas. Bora, we want the typical trainee's Christmas. Do not worry. That is the last round. We have two classic BTS Christmas songs. We have a typical trainee's Christmas, and we have a typical idol's Christmas, often forgotten because we have a typical trainee's Christmas with an actual video, but a typical idol's Christmas doesn't have any video. Typical trainees Christmas. Okay. So let's see those.
랩 댄스 노래로 상대방의 밖은 축제 분위기 우리 남자 여러 시선 군대 분위기 나는 건 회식 한번 도저히 참을 수 없어 이젠 심하게 외로웠어 아이돌도 결혼하는 판에 남녀 연습생 부동석 이게 말이나 돼 Last Christmas I give you my heart This year to save me from tears 어김없이 내게 또 찾아오는 Christmas 올해도 어김없이 찾아온 크리스마스 흔한 신인 가수의 첫 번째 크리스마스 다 걱정 마 이번 내 겨울은 따뜻할 거니까 Jingle bell jingle bell jingle all the way 진짜 jingle jingle bell 올해도 울려대 어김없이 내게 또 찾아오는 크리스마스 네가 있어서 여기까지 달려왔지만 연수뿐인 노래 크리스마스 기ft 옆에 네가 있어서
Oh my goodness. That comment, because of the beginning, I can't use it with the family. I understand that because the video for a typical trainee's Christmas is crazy. I got someone in chat, Max, is saying, Bora, there's a Bangtan Bomb for Run Christmas version. Oh, yes, for Run Christmas. Yes, there is. And I was going to include it, but I realized that this is not a Christmas song. It's a Christmas video, but it's a regular Run, Bangtan Bomb Run Christmas. But yeah, I knew about it as well. It is included actually in my Bangtan Holidays playlist. You can find on YouTube. Actually, let me go. And yes, they were so young there. If you go to Barassi magazine, you go to playlists. Here it says Bangtan Holidays. And here you have all the songs, performances related to Christmas. There's also, for example, this one. This one, for example, is Life Goes On. It's the regular Life Goes On, but they have a Christmas theme background. So I also included it there because it's still kind of Christmas sounding. So yeah, and by the end, there are different Christmas interviews, run BTS Christmas episode. So yeah, if you're interested, now I need to update it because we have Jungkook's cover. But anyways, we have a typical Trainee's Christmas and a typical Idol's Christmas. And also, I'm so sorry for using the color coded lyric video. There was no other video that I could choose that I could use, so had to use that one. So it's very clear that a typical Trainee's Christmas is the most voted one. 68% for a typical Trainee's Christmas, 32% for a typical Idol's Christmas. A typical Idol's Christmas is still very, very fun, but a typical Trainee's Christmas, they're also young and it's so funny. The video is so, so funny and they're having so much fun. And even though only from the vocalist, Jin is here, you can hear Jungkook's voice as well. So nostalgia hitting hard. Exactly. So yeah, definitely a typical Trainee's Christmas wins. So let me go back to these. We chose Feliz Navidad. From this one, Santa Claus coming to town. Oh Holy Night. I just wanted to, this one is the same. So these are our results, guys. This is what we chose. From the remixes, we chose BTS Butter Holiday Remix. The Jimin songs, we chose Christmas Love. The V songs, we chose both Christmas Tree and Snowflower. It was 50-50. 50%, 50%. From Jungkook songs, we chose Oh Holy Night. From RM songs, we chose Santa Claus is Coming to Town. For duets, we chose Feliz Navidad by Jin and J-Hope. From V's Christmas covers, we chose It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. From BTS's Christmas songs, we chose Silent Night, Holy Night. And finally, for the OG songs, for the OG BTS songs, we chose A Typical Trainee's Christmas. Those are choices. And honestly, with this one, I feel like I agree with all of them. Usually I disagree with what you guys vote. I'm sorry. But this time it was really fun. I really liked it. And I liked your choices. I voted just like the polls. Do we survive? Yes, we do. It was hard voting. It was. Voting is hard every time. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, holidays, anything that you celebrate. I'm so excited because I really enjoy the holidays. I'm going to spend it with my family. So yeah, happy holidays to everyone. And I will see you here on Friday with my sister. Bye everyone.